Hey, what's up? This is Byron with Gulf Coast Cosmos, your friendly neighborhood comic book store, bringing you yet another installment of Comics 101. Wrote a promo about it. Like to hear it? Here it go. February is Black History Month, and we at GCC are here for it. So to kick off Black History, we start with Black Her story. In this episode, we talk about some of comic book industry's classic and newest strong black female comic book characters. We start off with Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer. This four-part supernatural what-if series centers around real-life American She-ro Harriet Tubman. When slave owners can't stop the formidable ninja warrior Harriet Tubman, they call on the help of vampires, werewolves, witches, and demons to stop her. Harriet Tubman must lead a family of slaves to freedom while battling an army of darkness. Harriet Tubman is the boogie woman for both slave owners and the supernatural. Writer David Crownson says, everyone thought Moses was a white man in blackface. Everyone got extra heated when they got their butt whooped by a 4'11" black woman. Using her intellect, pistols, and samurai swords to save the day, we think Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer definitely deserves her turn on the big screen as well. Sojourner Joe Malika in Far Sector. Touted as a mind-bending mystery at the edge of the universe, the 2019 DC Comics Young Animal imprint debut gives a fresh spin to the Green Lantern legacy. Newly chosen Green Lantern Sojourner, as in Sojourner Truth, Joe Malika is sent to protect the massive metropolis of Enduring and its 20 billion citizens. Writer M.K. Jemison delivers film noir writing that gives the reader Matrix meets Gattaca vibe without being boring or cliche. And it's easy to see why everybody began fan casting superstar Janelle Monáe as Joe Malika, with Jamal Campbell's artistry in creating the amazing, iconic look and style of Joe Malika that defies the traditional Green Lantern Corps uniform. As far as comic book characters go, compared to Jordan, Stewart, and Cruz, Joe is a chill and very confident individual. Sojourner is the living embodiment of a well-balanced Green Lantern. Riri Williams, Ironheart. Appearing in 2016, Marvel superhero and certified super genius, Riri Williams designed her very own suit of armor by reverse engineering Tony Stark's Iron Man armor. Throughout her comic run, she's been known as Iron Man, Lady Ironheart, Queen of Latveria, home of Dr. Victor Von Doom. Between classes at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, friends, and family, Riri also manages to squeeze in a chilling adventure or four with Earth's other mightiest heroes, the Avengers. ABBOTT, 1973. Elena Abbott is a hard-nosed, chain-smoking tabloid reporter investigating a series of grisly crimes that the police have ignored. Crimes she knows to be the work of dark occult forces. Forces that took her husband from her. Forces she has sworn to destroy. In the follow-up series, ABBOTT 1973, we find Elena after defeating the dark forces that murdered her husband. Now she's focused on the most important election in the city's history. But when someone uses dark magic to sabotage the campaign of the prospective first black mayor of Detroit, it becomes clear to Abbott that the supernatural conspiracy in her city is even greater than she imagined. Abbott must exhaust all her abilities as a reporter and a supernatural savior to rescue Detroit, but at what cost to her own life? Nubia. Future state, Nubia, real one. Speaking of 1973, Nubia made her appearance 48 years ago in 1973, Wonder Woman issue number 204. Nubia, the long-lost twin sister to Diana, is most assuredly a true Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman readers know that it can get a little twisty when it comes to the Nubia storyline, with at least 3 variations of the character being written, but for the sake of continuity, we'll stick to the original. In the original 3-issue storyline, after Amazonian Queen Mother Hippolyta molds her twin daughters out of clay, Nubia is kidnapped by Ares, the god of war. Years later, Nubia returns to Paradise Island disguised in armor, where she challenged and bested her twin sister Diana in hand-to-hand combat. as a princess of the Amazons. She then reveals herself as Diana's twin sister, only to leave Themyscira once again. Fast forward to 2021, and the original Nubia character returns in DC's 2-month saga, Future State. Here we peer into a closer future as the original champion of Themyscira strikes out on her own. Things have not been stable on Paradise Island for some time, and Nubia has found a new home in man's world. Now she is tasked with protecting it from the dangers of the world of myths and magic. Writer L.L. McKinney pulls double duty by writing the Nubia Future State storyline and the 208-page trade paperback Nubia Real One. In Nubia Real One, we imagine Nubia as a modern teen growing up in the suburbs. This storyline is tailored for young readers, helping them to navigate what it's like growing into themselves, finding their own voice, and not letting others diminish their true, heroic self. Malaika, Warrior Queen. From a warrior princess to a warrior queen. Malaika, a warrior queen from YouneekStudios, is flexing big queen energy in the comic book cosmos. Writer Roya Ekupe's Malaika, Warrior Queen is a historical fantasy epic set in 15th century West Africa. Similar to many real-life African warrior queens like Zulu Queen Nandi, Ashanti Queen Ya Asantewa, and Nigerian Queen Amina Mohammed, Malaika struggles to keep the peace in her ever-expanding empire. Growing up as a prodigy, Malaika inherited the crown from her father in the most unusual of circumstances, splitting the kingdom of Azaz in half. After years of civil war, Malaika was able to unite all of Azaz, expanding it into one of the largest empires in all of West Africa. But expansion would not come without its costs. Enemies begin to rise within her council, and Azaz grabbed the attention of one of the most feared superpowers the world has ever known, the Ming Dynasty. The 3-volume trade paperback Malaika Warrior Queen is available at YouneekStudios.com. Hit their web link below to find out more. The rest of these wonderfully amazing ladies and their heroic stories can be found at GulfCoastCosmos.com. And for new customers, use the code NUCUST at checkout and take an instant 10% off of your first purchase. That's it for this installment of Gulf Coast Cosmos Comics 101. We'll have more Black History content all month long on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages, plus exclusive interviews and gifts for our Patreon members.